We're doing the fuel lines in a 98 GS720. I was getting ahead of myself like always. We're starting with the lines that go from the fuel filter to the carburetor. I already got it out, and as you can tell, I already have my replacement fuel lines right there, the same color of the jet ski obviously. And we're gonna right here start the job. Right here, once you cut your fuel line up to the same length of the ones you pull it out, you can go ahead and run it the same way. Obviously, since I'm starting with the fuel line, the one that goes to the carburetor, you can kind of see the arrow right here, goes into the carburetor, goes around, goes through this zip tie, goes into that little hoop right there, comes out this side on this hoop. So there's two, the other one is right there, goes and goes under, goes to the zip tie down here too, and it goes under and it goes into the carburetor. As you can see, second fuel line to the carburetors change. Practically what you want to do is change one line, because there's a lot of lines. If I show you down there, there's a whole mess of lines right there, and if you take all of them out, it's gonna be a headache to put back on. So do one line at a time, cut each line to the length, give it maybe about this much more of length, just in case you do it wrong and you have to cut the fitting or something. But yeah, it's gonna take a bit of time. There you go, fuel line. I'm yet to replace the other one because it goes into that spider looking thing down there. But yeah, just do that. Don't forget to replace this line right here, this one, and there's another one right here that you guys better not forget to replace. Once those ones are replaced too, you're practically set. So this is the fuel cutoff to the full tank reserve and fuel shut off. This is the reason why you want to change the lines. If you pull out the fuel right here like this, if it wants to focus, I guess does not want to focus. If you pull it out, you see this green stuff? That green stuff is all the goo that happens on the fuel lines from age, and this can clog your carburetors really bad and mess up with your fuel lines. And as you can see, I pulled the whole thing out. This long line goes into, can you focus? This whole line goes into the fuel filter, this long one. That one goes from the valve to the fuel filter, and from the fuel filter to the carburetor. And from the carburetor, it goes the return line back into the gas tank. As you can tell, I will replace that one. That blue line, goes to the gas tank, and that other old line is the vent line. So this is what I noticed. Notice how like naturally they're trying to go right to left and left to right. Well, the reserve option, which is on the right, goes to the left, and the normal option goes to the right, left to right. Hence why it's left to right, right to left. Also keep in mind, guys, the way you install this is forward like this, with all three nipples going forward. Left goes to right, right goes to left. And what I mean is that the left option, or the left nipple in the valve, is the normal usage, not the reserve. So that goes on the right, on the right nipple, as you can see right there on the right one. The right nipple, which is the reserve option, goes to the left nipple in the gas tank. So it goes on the left one, which is that one. So up there in the valve, right, which is normal gas tank mode, it's the right nipple, left nipple on the valve, right nipple on the fuel tank. Right nipple on the valve, left nipple on the fuel tank. Remember that, guys. And as you can see, I already went ahead and replaced all the fuel lines and replaced all from worm style to zip ties. I'm not too worried because I put it pretty tight on there. So let's go install this. After you replace all the fuel lines, the T-connect, the fuel switch cut off, all the fuel lines, you can see all the blue ones. All they going into the fuel filter. I replaced the old fuel filter right there, as you can see. Clean out the little cup too while I'm at it. Fuel lines into the carburetor, replace the carburetor line down here and stuff like that, and the jet ski starts. Carburetor starts just fine. I mean, not carburetor, sorry, jet ski starts just fine. The job will take about half an hour and a half.